All right, we'll call the meeting to order. If you would, please stand for prayer and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance, please. All right, thank you, Alderman Dale. Roll call, Ms. Phyllis.
Alderman Clough. Alderman Dale.
Present.
Vice Mayor Dotson.
Present.
Alderman Elder.
I'm here.
Alderman Langford.
Here.
Alderman Linder.
Here.
All present except Alderman Clough.
All present, we have a quorum. Need a motion to approve minutes for last month's meeting.
So moved.
Motion made by Vice Mayor Ken Dodson.
Second.
Second by Alderman Bill Linder. Any discussion? All for the motion, let it know by saying aye. Aye. All opposed, like sign. Motion pass. Any public comments?
We vote tomorrow?
The election is tomorrow.
Well, it's good to see old Bruce.
Yeah. So, okay, no other public comments? So, addition or deletions to the agenda?
I'd like to add an addition to the street assistant supervisor. We need to talk a little bit more on that.
All right, add that to number 5. Is there, well, I got number 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay, so, is there a motion made by Alderman Langford to add, the Assistant Supervisor Street Department to the agenda? Is there a second?
Second. I'll second.
Second by Alderman Dale. Any discussion? All for the motion, let it know by saying aye. Aye. Also, add surplus equipment sale. You should have a copy of that in front of you on the surplus equipment sale. I'd like to add that. Actually, that'd be number 5. The other one will be number 4. So the surplus equipment will be adding number 5. Motion to add that to the agenda.
I'll make the motion.
Motion made by Alderman Bill Linder. Was there a second?
Second.
Second, Vice Mayor Dodson. All for the motion, let it know by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed, like sign. Motion pass. All right, so the agenda is set. Okay. We don't have anything under old business, so we'll go under new business, downtown revitalization. Gene Gant, or Miss Shannon Cantrell. On that, Mr. Gant.
Quick report here. So far, I've got exactly the same report on our Court Square project as I had last month and the month before. Sidewalk project is the same. We're still awaiting final approval from TDOT on both of those projects. I have no idea what's holding them up, but we're waiting. Getting this late in the year, it does have a little bit of concern from some of the merchants around the square that it's going to run into the Christmas in the country. So we're going to deal with that when and if we ever get the approval this year.
Yeah, so I think, Gene, and you and I had a small conversation on that. There will be a notice to proceed. Of course, we have no idea when that is. If it was to come down to October, November, then the city has the option to wait after the holidays before they proceed, even though they have the notice to proceed. There's usually always a start time, and then the bigger thing is the expiration. Normally, it's a 24-month, 36-month with an option for an extension. So I think people can kind of rest a little bit. I don't think we'll be under heavy construction during the holiday seasons.
But, well, I hope not, because that's
Yeah.
what I've been telling them.
Right, yeah. Well, I think that's
We've
the way
been-
it's been.
Yeah, I think it's going to be fine. So we're patiently waiting on that. Of course, the Church Street project is still underway. We've had, as y'all know, bukus of rain, so that's held that up some, but it's still in process. So I don't know of any big delays there, Mayor, unless you do.
No, we don't have any big delays other than Mother Nature. I mean, that's, that has been, I mean, of course, everybody knows we've had, as you say, plenty of rain. So, but as things start to dry out, we're pouring concrete right now. So we should be moseying right along.
So a couple of things, last things, Pioneer Days will be coming up this month, the 14th and 15th, so it's just around the corner, a few weeks away. Live in Livingston will follow June 22nd from 4 to 9. We mentioned that last time, and then August 10th we have the Summerfest. So we've got a pretty good lineup through the summer for everybody to come and enjoy. Other than that, I won't have anything else unless there's questions.
Any questions for Mr. Gant? No questions. Thank you, Mr. Gant. Item number 2, Performance Services, Mr. Brian Stone.
Thank you again for having me. Last meeting, you guys approved kind of the project, if you remember the energy and efficiency project that we talked about up at the airport. That project and the scope you guys approved. The only thing I'd ask tonight is, I think there's a couple of things that we've got to work out on the contract, but my ask is that you guys just approve that contract pending your attorney approval. And that's only so we can kind of lock in our cost with our subcontractors. We don't have to keep delaying a little bit. So no other ask at this point other than just approve pending final attorney approval.
Yeah, so the Andre and I had conversation, well, actually emailed today, and there's a couple of red lines that he's got on it, I think, that that he would like to see negotiated with the city.
I don't expect any issues with the request.
Yeah, okay. So I'm okay with, and if the council is okay with approving it, the contract with our attorney's recommendations on it.
That's correct.
You okay with that, Andre? All right.
Motion approved.
Motion made by Vice Mayor Ken Dotson,
Second.
second by Alderman Rex Dale. Any discussion? All for the motion, let it know by saying aye. All opposed, like sign. Motion pass. Thank you, Mr. Stone. Item number 3, property maintenance update, Mr. Christian Mansell. And Beth, you coming up, Beth? No. Okay.
Mayor, Board of Alderman. This is our June 24 report on our property maintenance regulations. On our Title 13 miscellaneous, we have had in violation since we started this 261 properties that have been in violation, and right now 261 properties are in compliance. On our abandoned, wrecked, and dismantled vehicles, 28 vehicles have been violated, 28 vehicles are now in compliance. On our Title 13 slum clearance, we've had 16 structures that have been considered a slum. 3 have been made safe, 5 have been torn down by the property owners. 8 have been restored at this time. And on our junkyards, we have 0 properties.
Any questions for Mr. Mansell? No questions. Thank you for the report, Christian. Item number 4, as added, Assistant Supervisor, Mr. David Lane. Yeah, so we had, we broke the motions down, if you recall, Mr. Langford.
I do recall.
One-
I recall you.
I hope you do, because it's wrong, because our records clearly indicate that there was 2 motions made, and there was never a third motion. And Mr. Langford, you was asked if you had another motion, and you wanted to talk about the lights, and that wasn't the motion. And as the chairman, I have the right to break it down.
Well, I tell you what I wish we'd do, because you're not gonna wanna, we're not gonna agree. Mr. Andre is our city attorney.
That's fine. Item number 5 is surplus equipment. You have a list of the equipment that is going to be up for surplus. This will be after the fiscal year. A date has not been set due to the auctioneer and getting employees to work the auction, but this is a list gathered by all the supervisors and that are not in working order and needs to be took out of surplus. Is there any questions on the list?
You need a motion to accept.
Yeah, I need a motion to accept this.
So moved.
Motion made Vice Mayor Dodson.
Second.
Second by Alderman Bill Linder. Any discussion?
When is fiscal year start?
July 1. They start July 1. So we got a motion and a second for the surplus equipment.
So all this go back into general fund?
I don't see any.
One of them don't, do they?
So, no, the gas will go into gas, but you got fire, street, police, street gas. The only one is gas that won't go in it. The rest of them will go back in the general fund. So we have a motion, a second. All for the motion, let it know by saying aye. Aye. All opposed, like sign. So we will have a budget meetings on Monday, June 10th, 5 p.m. It'll be the first reading on the budget Monday, June 10th at 5. The second reading on the budget is Thursday, June 22nd at 5 p.m.
You said 22nd, it says 27th.
Oh, did I? Did we?
It's 27.
27, sorry. June 27th, June 10th, and June 27th. So Joel should be here on those dates. All right, is there any business with, any other business with the council? Motion to adjourn. Motion made by Bill Linder, Alderman Linder's our second.
Second.
Second, Vice Mayor Dodson. Any discussion? All for the motion, let it know by saying aye. Aye. All opposed, like sign. All right, we're adjourned.